Hi, my name's Timmy Turner, and what you're watching is my last wave in Indonesia before I woke up in the hospital. When I had surgery on December 15th, they cut me open, they cut my head, and they chopped off the skull, and then there's pus all over my brain, just a thick layer of white, and they took a photo because they'd never seen anything like that. It's just a miracle that I survived it.
I was afraid for him. When I looked at him and saw how sick he was, I really wasn't convinced he was going to survive. The second day he was at the hospital, we got the reports from the blood cultures from the first hospital. And that's when I realized that it was staph. The staph probably first got into his sinuses, may have also got into his ear. From there it spread into the bone around the sinuses, and from there it gained access into his brain. The injuries that one could get in the tropics could certainly predispose you to more infection. Not sure that you would get this infection again, but it would certainly be possible, and that was a big worry of mine. So I felt pretty strongly that you should stay out of the tropics for a while.
It's breathtaking when you could be out somewhere so far away and be somewhere so beautiful. When you see glaciers and you actually visualize them, and once you like go and jump in the water and climb on the icebergs and jump off and paddle around, that's what it's about. Chad Wells showed me pictures of Canada. Well, he just told me, if you're gonna make this cold water movie, why don't you go and visit Raph? He's a local, he knows what's going on, he knows where the waves are. So, we're going to Canada, and we didn't know what to expect. Last night was just so windy. Joe was almost getting blown off the road. Dr. Joe is this guy that would drive with me, and he likes to shoot video.
Remember, if you can't tie a knot, tie a lot.
Joe
What does that mean?
Drishkins or something. We just call him Dr. Joe. For the last 10 years, it's Dr. Joe, because every time I'm hurt or someone's in the hospital, he always shows up.
We're there, dude. I'm gonna be the winter pioneer.
So he got his name Dr. Joe, or Jet Ski Joe. His name is Jet Ski Joe because he loves the jet ski.
Jet Ski Joe is just off. He's so out of control. Literally, the rider fell off and he didn't even know. Look, now he pulls up and just like, give me a beer. Yeah, he's like, give me a beer. No more. No more for Jet Ski Joe.
How's it get on?
Now you know I'm the only guy with the name, huh?
Dude, you living up to your name.
Trying to kill me or what?
Watch his takeoff. That's why we call him Jet Ski Joe. That is Jet Ski Joe.
So from Seattle, we woke up at 4 in the morning. We jumped on the ferry to Victoria. And from Victoria, we had to drive 5 more hours to get to Tofino. Vancouver Island is about 300 miles long, and Tofino is about halfway up the west coast. That's where my friends Sepp and Raph Brewiler live, and have operated a surfing school for the last 10 years. Being locals, they've had, their whole lives to explore and discover some of the best barrels in Canada.
What are you doing right now? Cleaning the barnacles off because...
On this trip, they're going to take us to a place called Dropbox, where there's a right-hand barrel that breaks over these really big rocks. Our plan is to stay in Tofino until the weather and the waves look good enough to head up to Dropbox. Raph and Sep set me up at their mom's house. I had my own cabin right by the ocean where I could grab oysters and crabs whenever I wanted to. The usual plan is to hang in Tofino with Raph and Sep and Jet Ski Joe and whoever else happens to come up. We wait until the chart looks good and the time is right. In the first trip we took up to Dropbox, we were joined by my brother Ryan, Keith Malloy, Ryan Carlson, and photographers Dustin Humphrey and Jeremy Koreski. From Tofino to Dropbox is a good 2 hours. Sometimes you could go head straight in the ocean, or you could go and hide behind the wind and swell up the inlets. And then from Hot Springs, it's a good hour and 10 minutes. But that hour and 10 minutes, it's in the ocean. The swells come direct. Once you turn that corner, you can't go that fast because there's waves, wind, and it's big.
Here comes the set. Here we go.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
The second I got there, I knew this was the place to base my movie around.
3.5 feet.
This was the first time Raph showed me this place.
Okay, let's just stop. Good right here. Yeah, just figure out a game plan.
This was the run that we're filling things out and getting used to what we had to do in order to survive. And I always knew that I was going to come back here and finish my movie here because there's like the perfect spot, the perfect place to just sit and wait for the waves. Before even we set our tents, we got a fire going, and then there's some waves to be had, so we went for a surf sesh.
We can paddle out the ski.
Yeah, I'll paddle out there, grab it. I'm gonna go make it happen. I'm gonna go on the rocks and film you guys surf. I need clips for my movie, for my new movie, so I'm gonna make it happen. Yeah, where are you shooting from?
The rocks with you, I hope.
Yeah?
Yeah, if we don't get wet.
Just take a look around, tell me what you see. What a wonderful world, you know this could be. Don't get confused on what you should love and what you should leave. Just don't seem to care about those things that used to bother me. 'Cause it's you. All I ever needed in you. It's gonna make it better, and I'm gonna love you tonight. You said don't ever lose your place or get lost in this race. No matter where you go, no matter what you face, just so many things keeping us apart. Soon they will just bring us right back to the start. 'Cause it's you. It's all I ever need in you. It's gonna make it better, and I'm gonna love you tonight. gonna love you tonight.
How was the bear this morning?
Bear was mental. I've never seen a bear in Canada in my life, and we came out, we were talking about bears, there's bears, and I was like, bullshit. And we came on the beach, there was a huge black bear walking down the beach.
I saw the bear later though, like an hour later. I was bummed. Sick.
The thing was like as big as a little VW bug or something. Pretty cool.
Oh, we dialed in the camp. Go check it out. We got seats. We got enough wood till 2 o'clock. Lights out at 2.
I got a sweet one of that. You got a good shot of that?
How you like those chips?
They're great.
That night, everyone was really excited to download the photos and look at the highlights of the day.
Oh, from the rocks?
I slept every night outside because, I don't know, it was nice, it was comfortable, and I didn't feel like climbing in the tent with a bunch of boys. I love going camping and being on the spot and being able to wake up there, and all you gotta do is grab your camera, because you're not, instead of like waking up in the hotel, you're waking up outside, and there's always something to film.
How was your sleep?
It's good, actually. Did I hear something about a bear out here?
Yeah.
Is it eating the yogurt yet?
I'm thinking about it. I'm eating it right now.
Is he still out there?
The thing's like right over there right now.
He's right there.
He might. Look at he's right by it. He's looking at it.
Well, Michael Dale can go to hell. I think that he'd fit in well. I hardly doubt he need be pinching pennies. Yeah, I could tell he's real concerned with supporters of his firm, giving all our jobs to Pakistanis. This is an outcry to the outsourcers. You think that you're sorcerers. Yeah, it's a long way down when your fortune turns. In apple thens you'll be burned. Why don't you pick a name like John or Jim, or Bill or Bob or Tom or Tim, and try your best to learn some broken English. You can't fool me, I'm too damn smart. And yes, I already tried to restart. Now would you put someone on the phone who speaks my language? This is an outcry to the outsourcers. You think that you're sorcerers. Yeah, it's a long way down when your fortune turns. In apple thens you'll be burned.
We got there when it was super big, and at this place, you know, when the swell drops, it gets more perfect.
because it can only handle so much size. But by the 2 hours into the trip, it got 10 feet. So it's like perfect size. And then by the evening, it was like 6 feet. So, and that was almost better in a sense.
This surf session was actually 2 weeks later. We saw the swell come in, we saw it on the charts. So we decided to make a plan, and we got my brother to fly back over with Brandon Tipton. And Jeremy Koreski and Pete DeVries decided to take a boat out there. And we all, all 6 of us went. And I shot footage all day. And it was a beautiful day. The sun was out. The waves were going to be really big in the morning, and then slowly but surely it dropped down, and that's when it got perfect.
Jobs to foreign lands, selling out American. I have nothing against your kind, but I'm about to lose my mind if I don't get my PC back up and running. Need to get my life back on track. Yo, I'll hit the mall and go buy a Mac, 'cause goddamn that Justin Long, he's also cunning. You know I got mad props for Stevie Jobs and Wozniak. You're a god.
Going home, we stopped in Hot Springs, spent the night because it was late, of course. We left, and we showed up at dark, and we had a fire.
Remember? Classic, eh? Yeah.
All right, so what?
The next morning we woke up, we packed all of our gear to head back to Tofino, and we broke down along the way.
The ski broke down. Now we gotta tow it again.
Sep's engine blew up, it wouldn't start anymore, and that was game over. So Ryan and Tippy threw us a rope, they tied it to the ski, and Sep tied on, and we started getting pulled.
Every time you look at the chart, it says it's going to be good for one day. And then one day goes by and you don't show up. And all I wanted to do was go sit there and wait for a month and not have to do the hassles of going there and back and there and back. And that's what we did. We did our dream. What we wanted to do was get dropped off for a month or 6 weeks and just sit there and see how often the wave breaks. And we finally got to do that.
Are you ready to do this? Yeah.
Yeah, we're...
Go camp for a month with the bears?
What do you think? Minor?
Minor. Just like little dogs, like little pets. We'll deal with them. Get good waves. Good lady.
Is that last year?
Nah.
What do you think?
It's just the boards.
Just the, what, boards?
No, it's fine.
We want to be comfortable, huh? What's our mission and all that?
Well, we're going up to a wave, and we're gonna go camp there for a month, and just try to score it. We've been getting it lately, pretty good. So the weather's nice, and hopefully we'll get some good waves.
So on the long mission, we'd hire a whale watching boat. This guy, his name was Jay.
What's up?
He was always the captain, and we'd load so much stuff on it, including a generator, floodlights, canned food, some oranges, for we don't, wig out. Oatmeal. Oatmeal is the best thing ever.
Why don't you put stuff in that front seat there?
I'm going to. Don't know what yet. In the very front seat, you mean?
Guys, bring him up. So Jay, what's the plan?
What's the plan? Straight up the outside.
When Jay says the outside, he means that we're taking a route straight up the coast, right out in the open ocean, as opposed to taking the inland route, which we had to do on our previous jet ski missions because the weather's so bad. On this trip, there'll just be 3 of us: Eric Ramsey, Ian Batrick, and myself. Raph followed us up in his boat just to help us get set up and use the chainsaw to cut enough firewood to get us going for a while. He would always, chop the old logs that were on the beach, and sometimes he made a path up to our camp spot. The path was so legit.
Ram, should we start getting ready? I guess so. Get out of my wetsuit. That jet ski ride was pretty out of control.
So Jay dropped us off, and he was just probably laughing the whole way. He was just saying, "See you later, boys. I won't be back for a long time." It was exciting. It was rad to finally be able to get dropped off and just sit there. So this is a beautiful little camp that we have. It's tucked into the bushes, it's not on the beach, and it's out of the wind. After we set up our tents, I brought a 60-foot tarp that would cover our whole campsite. And it keeps the ground all around us from getting so muddy. Once we set up, everyone got super hungry, and it was time to make a fire and start cooking. Everyone knows pretty much what to do. If someone's not making the fire, they're cutting onions and garlic and getting ready for the meal. The next morning, by the time we woke up, Raph was gone. He had to be out there while it was still high tide, and we were finally on our own. Every time the tide went out when it was midday and the sun was shining on your back, it was the best time to go collect fresh seafood. As Raph calls it, a free sushi bar.
Yeah, let's strengthen that.
But it was awesome because you could pick up crab, goosenecks, clams, and mussels, which was my favorite. It was mental.
Mussels, I think.
No, those are the true mussels over here. After my surf session, sometimes I would just grab a handful of mussels and just throw it in my helmet. A lot of the times you'd get clams along with it, and I just, walk up to the beach, throw it all in ocean water, boil it, and have my lunch right then and there.
He's dead, huh?
Hey, I'm clamming good crab. Like the crab, but like fresher almost. This is my boy. You want to try this part? Yeah. Got bite down.
Hi.
And so it goes, about that time again. Gotta take a deep breath and look within. I peel off and shed my skin. Or maybe I gon' make new friends. Maybe I'll make my amends. Well, I still got time to spend. Tie off all my loose ends. It's high time my new life begins. So it went back to the time I spent living in the past, thinking about moments that I could have redone or I should resent. Well, maybe this starts my descent, or maybe I should go reinvent before things get too intense. Think about what I represent. It's time I come clean, I shall repent. I'm moving up, I'm moving on, I'm moving out of where I've come from. I'm shifting gears, I'm changing hands, break new frontiers and become my own man. See, I've been waiting tables where the people keep enabling me, leaving me their tips, but I won't let them eclipse what I got in store for me and for you. So there I was, standing at a crossroads waiting, beating myself up debating, should I listen to the angel or Satan? Someone tell me which path's worth taking. A voice screams out, be patient. The other offers up temptation. It's easy to succumb to flirtation, but I can't go on living a life of damnation.
Oh, shoot.
What happened?
We got a newcomer. Raph showed up.
When I show up, the waves show up. That's why I'm here. Not like you guys. You're torturing yourselves for a week. Look at that thing. Oh.
We ate all your food. There's waves finally. After 1 week of flatness and sunbathing. The slab has come alive.
I can't sleep, yo, it's driving me mad. It's like my eyelids are glued to the top of my forehead. I lie in bed with my eyes wide open, but buddy, don't you worry, you'll be sleeping in the moment. The moments turn to minutes, and minutes turn to hours, then hours turn to long-ass nights and cold showers. It's 4 in the morning, still wide awake. Let's see how many bong tokes Daddy B can take. Already drank all the alcohol left in my house, so now I sit here wide awake with the drop in my mouth, and I just think of all the things in my mind, the nights that I roll around and never a million times until it's got me. Yo, it grabs a hold of me, baby. It's insomnia, kids. You know it's driving me crazy. So turn out the lights, lie my head down. I lie my head down. I close my eyes. Now all I do, girl, is lie here. I think I'll die here. Insomnia. Push my face in the pillow to asphyxiate the sound. I cry myself to sleep, but I'm too scared that I might drown. I'm calling for the Sandman, but I don't think he's in town. Cause all these sleepless nights and running thoughts have got me down. I wish I had a sudden case of narcolepsy. Maybe call up Duddy B so we can spark the best weed. Give me something nice so it can calm my chest piece. And talk about some things that we really don't need. As I lay in my bed, in my head I'm running circles. Stuck in the land of low light and infomercials. It's insomnia, kid. You know what's driving me crazy. Only thing that can save me is an overdose, maybe. Turn out the lights, lie my head down. I lie my head down. I close my eyes. Now all I do, girl, is lie here. I
What happened? Now I know what Brett felt when he landed on his ass at Lakey Peak.
What's up, Cubs?
Oh, I just got done with the session. I think I caught 4 waves. I'll move in a little bit. I caught 4 waves, and then my 4th wave, it was, you know, I got an easy takeoff, and I knew I was going to pitch, and I went for the pitch, and then it whitewashed, and I still pulled in, and I went over, and I don't know if I threw my board, something natural that you do underwater, and then the wave took me, landed straight on the rock on my back. You're gonna see a bruise in a couple days. It's probably so mental. But I couldn't breathe underwater, and then let alone I like hit my head. I had a helmet, so I was just laughing at that. But I'm lucky that I didn't do any real damage. But I freaking really tweaked my back for the session, and probably for the next day. But I'm lucky to be walking. And Carnes got barreled. Oh. Oh, that was savage.
The rain's finally come now. It's like about 8 days overdue. There's salmon jumping all over the river now. A few bears around trying to get the salmon. We're sending Ram out in a minute to catch them. So I think we got a bit of salmon for dinner.
I got a rain coming down right now. I got a good barrel today, and I'm stoked.
It was before dark, and I went out to chase down this teddy bear. And I saw Ram and Ian all happy. And I come back, I'm like, what happened? And they go, oh, Ram just jumped on a salmon.
Get it, Cards! Get it, Cards! So what happened, Carnes? Me and Ian were sitting up there, and I was like, what's that in the water? And Ian's like, that's a fish. And I ran down here, and I just couldn't let it go by. I had to jump in the water and get one, and I ended up with 2 salmon. Pull them up with your head. 2 10-pound salmon, 10, 15 pounds. Barehanded, wet though. And we got bears in the background. What are we gonna do later with these things? But we're eating sushi tonight.
I'm feeling good right now, sitting up like this. Any other position I sit, I get whacked. Oh, it hurts so. But yeah, today we'll be chilling my tent. I think I overdid it the other day. We got waves, carrying the camera bag. You gotta do what you gotta do though. You can't be a poofter all your life. Can't wait to get home to my kids. But right now, I'm the happiest person ever. Even though I got a back, broken ribs, I'll be alright. Being there for 6 weeks and only catching 4 days of surf, it gets crazy. You kind of lose your mind and get at each other's throats. I need a fire starter in my tent. Alright, you go there, hey, Ian, here, grab this, Carnes. Here, grab it. I'll grab my waterproof matches. Hold it. Just keep filming. Aim right here. Behind my pillow or something. A green toiletry bag. Right behind that.
Got the whole tent wet.
Okay, you want film?
No, I don't want to film.
Why? What the is your problem? You're
Hold on.
You know, you can't go crazy. You need your space. You kind of got to get out here and lose it and figure out where you're at and just be by yourself and not hear a cell phone or anything. And then you go home and you look at things way different, you know? You look at food and you're like, I'm so blessed to have all this food in front of my face. Like out here, you don't really care about food. You know, you just need to eat it to survive and get energy. I need these trips to get away and come home and appreciate life more. Out here, you know, I wouldn't go crazy, but it's such a different lifestyle. It's like nothing. All you gotta do is find firewood and feed yourself and surf. Wait, where is he? Right here, dude. Where is he? Whoa, come closer. Come closer. Hey! Off. Get out of it! Yeah! He's gonna go mad in a minute. Shoot!
Oh, Ram's got a bullet down.
Just come back from a surf, walked in, had the hood on so I couldn't really hear. Walked straight around the corner to my tent and the bear's like from me to Nunzi away, poking his snout out, caning our food. And he doesn't seem to be bothered by the gun. And he likes oats.
Oh my teddy bear.
We have to start keeping that food away from the tents, I think.
Is that all the oats?
Yeah, it's all 3 bags.
Oh, you're going down, you know.
3 bags? Yeah, here, let's save this.
So if I'd have been pugged to sleep there last night, he would have got me.
Yeah, for sure. We need a big fire and an extra gun. What should we do, Tim Turner?
Want to make a vote?
Unless he starts snarling and mauling someone, you can't really shoot him.
Yeah.
That's all he wants, is that. He doesn't want to sit around the fire talking to us.
He's back on the beach now. Watch, he's going to come up the front entrance.
Just got to get him in the head a few times with the stone.
Yeah. Can you see a stone?
After being there for 6 weeks and only getting 4 days of surf, Raph, Pete, Karuski, and a handful of guys like Josh Mulcoy all showed up, we knew we were going to score. It was the best surfing session we had the whole trip.
Hi, William. Hello, Frank. Where you been? Alan. You see any bears yet?
How we doing?
Good to see you.
Pleasure.
Rumor has it, these guys say there's some 22nd swell coming, and they say we're going to get 2 brides, but I believe it when I see it. But look at how beautiful it is today. So
Rain's coming
pretty
though?
happy. Yeah, rain's coming, of course. Look where we're at.
Butter.
I never wanna give it back. This feeling, no place I'd rather be than the here and now. Underneath the lights, waiting for the curtain to burn. And now it's time to explode. We're on top of the world tonight. Each other's eyes, we know that it's showtime. Clear our heads of all our worries and fears. Now we know it's go time, and it's about to explode. We're on top of the world tonight. We're on top of the world tonight. Tonight, we're on top of the world tonight. We're on top of the world
tonight. After I cracked my ribs and I was laid out for a long time, I knew on this day when it was the best waves coming, I knew I had to sacrifice and ride camera board because we needed some camera board footage in my movie. But the thing was, these waves are not like Indonesia. It's not perfect. It's death-defying slabs that make you or break you. No, I gave it my all and I rode the board cam and I got some fun waves. It didn't turn out perfect because, you know, you could see, but I gave it a go, and that's what I needed to do. You have to try something and see what it looks like, and I gave it my all.
We're on top of the world tonight. We're on top of the world tonight. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? We're on top of the world tonight. We're on top of the world. The world is ours tonight.
Did you like it?